Okay, in this lesson we're going to review averages, and there's three averages that we use: the mode, the median and the mean. Now I know there might have been another one that you might have worked with in your GCSE, which is called the range, but that isn't an average. That's classed as something that we call a measure of spread, and we'll cover that later. It measures how spread out the data is, rather than an average. Okay, so what are these averages and how do I calculate them? The mode is the number that occurs the most. The median is the centre value when the data is in numerical order. And the mean is the sum of all values divided by the number of values. So we can write it as, say we've got some values, x1, x2, x3, x4. We'll add all of these up and divide it by 4. That can also be written in the form now you may not have seen that symbol before, and in your Core 1 module, if you're taking that, or if you want to know a bit more about it, then I'll be making a video about that at some point later on. Basically, it means a sum. We start from n equals 1, x1 is a sum of all these values to xn. That's basically what that means, if you haven't seen it before. Okay, so now we want to find the mode, the median and the mean of some examples here. And just let us rub this out now. So that's what it is. Mean, you might not have seen that before. The mode is the number that occurs the most, so that's 2. The median, we'll put them in order. 1, 2, 2, 5, 6. The middle value is 2, so the median is also 2. Now, the mean, we'll add them up. There's 5. So what we get was we'll add these up. Let's see what we get. We get 6, 10, 15, 16 over 5. 16/5 we'll leave it as, just to make it a bit more simple. You can also write that as 3 1/5 if you like. So that's the first example. All I did was I used what it tells you to do up there. Right. Next one's going to be this. And also, another important point about the mode is you can have more than one mode, or you can have no mode. This one, each number occurs once, so there isn't a mode. So there's no mode. No mode. The median, we put them in order. We have 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. Now this time there's an even number, so there's no centre value. So what we'll do this time is we'll add the two numbers in the middle up. We'll get 11. We'll divide that by 2. So that's 5.5. Which is 5.5. So the median for this one's 5.5. Okay. So that's what you do when you got two numbers in the middle. You add them up, and you divide by 2. Okay. The mean, we'll add them up. Divide by how many are there? 6. We'll get a 10 here. We'll get another 10 there. So we've got 10, 20, plus the 7, that's 27, plus the 9's 36. 36 divided by 6, which is 6. So that means 6. So all you do for the mean is you add the numbers up and divide by how many numbers there are. What?
That's not right.
Shit. Oh man. Right, so we've got 11, 14, 22, 31, 33. 1 divide that by 6. So I'll just leave that as 33 over 6. Because I don't really care. And you can write that as 5.5 if you like. Okay, sorry about that mistake before. And I'm not fixed, so if anyone leaves a comment like that, I'm deleting it. And for this one, we've got the mode as 6, because that's the one that occurs the most. Median, we'll put them in order. We've got 4, 6, 6, 6, and 8, 9, and 11, 15, 17, and 19. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 numbers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross them out from each side to see the middle, which ones are the middle two. I've crossed out 3 from each side. Right, now I add up the 8 and the 9. I get 17, and we'll divide that by 2. So I get 6. Sorry, not 6, 8 and a half, which is 8.5. So the median for this one is 8.5. And the mean, now, we'll add them up. And because it's statistics, you're allowed to have a calculator, so I'm going to work this out on the calculator. So I'm just adding these up here. According to the calculator, that comes out as 110. And I've got 10 numbers, so we're dividing that by 10. So the mean then is 11, if I've done my calculations right. But whether I have or not, that's still the right method. And if you don't know how to use your calculator, you should have a look at your instruction book, because it's important that you know how to use your calculator, because some calculations will be rather long if you do them in your head or on paper. So if you've got any questions, you can leave the comments on the video, and sorry about that mistake before. I just got the calculations wrong, and it can happen sometimes.